welcome to another episode of Reese's Random Reviews. I am Reese and I'm about to give you a random review. Okay, so this is going to be quite a special random review because during the Easter holidays, and I hope you all had a good Easter holiday by the way, was my birthday during the weekend. So today is Bank Holiday Monday, and I hope you've had a good Monday as well. So today I'm going to talk about two films that I saw during my birthday weekend and review them and tell you why these films are pretty much must-see movies, I guess. Well, maybe one of them more than the other, but I'm just going to review because they are really big hit movies that have just come out in the UK. They've already grossed a huge amount of money, and basically I just need to talk about them. Okay, so just so you know, I'm going to be talking about Batman vs Superman versus Zootropilis. So just so you know, I'm not sure if there will be spoilers in this video. I might accidentally slip out something that I shouldn't. So just in case, I recommend that you go and see the films first and then come and watch this video. And then that way it works. Okay, but if you have seen the films already, then feel free to sit back, relax and watch me talk over as I talk about these films. That's basically what I do all the time. Unless you haven't seen any of my reviews and this is your first video, then where have you been? Okay, so anyway, the first film I'm going to talk about, which I first saw, was Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice, which was exactly on my birthday. Okay, so what did I actually think of this film? And first of all, what did I think about when it was going to come out? Okay, let's talk about that. So, when this film was sort of upcoming, I was kind of like, oh, Batman vs Superman, really? I've never ever really been a fan of Superman. I mean, I will say that Superman is just so there for me, but Batman's different. I mean, I actually love Batman because Batman is, you know, he's just so awesome. I don't know what it is, but Batman just has it. He just has something where I just watch him and he's just like, wow, there's Batman, you know? I mean, Batman is just incredibly Batman. And also Superman is just typical Superman. I don't know, Superman just doesn't really interest me. But then when I heard about this film where Batman is versus Superman and they were going to make this big, massive movie out of it, and I heard that Ben Affleck was going to play Batman, and I also heard that Jeremy Irons was going to be in the film. I heard that Jesse Eisenberg was going to be the main villain. I just kind of looked at this and thought, it's kind of tempting. And then the trailers were released, and then obviously everyone was making a big blowout out of it. And I was watching the trailers, and I was just like, do you know what? This is definitely going to be one of those movies where you have to go and see it. Those big Marmite movies, you know, whether you're going to love it or hate it. It's definitely not going to be one of those films that everyone's going to love, but you have to go and see it because it's widely advertising. So yeah, of course I went and saw it, and yeah, I was pretty excited because, to be honest, I saw most of the trailers and everything, and I saw about the cast, I was reading about behind the scenes and everything. I'm into all that stuff. So I was just like, yeah, I've got to go see Batman vs Superman. Screw if I don't like Superman, I'll just go and see it anyway. And the good thing about this film is, it is more of a Batman movie than it is of a Superman movie. So what is it I actually loved about the film as a result? Okay, I'm going to talk about the bad things first, and then I'm going to talk about the good things, because I like to talk about the bad things out of the way and then get into the good stuff. Okay, first of all, the bad stuff. Well, the script. It's just, the writing is just so, I don't know, the writing was just not as great. I mean, it's just one of those movies where, you know, even though the whole visual looks good as always, it's always about the dialogue. The dialogue was pretty good. The plot was okay, but it kind of a little bit got too much out of hand. There was too many sort of paint by numbers through the beginning, through this huge introduction that was going into it. But apart from that, it wasn't a bad situation. It was kind of more of a, I don't know, it was kind of like normally what you see in nearly every movie that goes on. But what I was kind of worried about with this film is that I thought that I knew there was going to be a bit of a drag from the beginning. I actually thought it was going to drag on for a little bit. And there are some scenes in the film which are kind of like, okay, is this over now? Okay, it's been going on for a little while. And then it's sort of like, what's that scene in there doing? What's that scene in there doing? And it's kind of like you kind of think, yeah, that scene could have been taken out. That scene should have been in. Maybe they could have done this. Maybe they could have done that. Maybe that's basically what I'm thinking of. But that's what I mean. Kind of the beginning of the film and some of the middle parts was a little bit iffy. Now, but mostly about it. And also the writing as well was a little bit not that great. But as for the visuals, now this is the good stuff. The visuals in the film are great. The cinematography is awesome. And what I mostly love about this film, which made the movie, was Ben Affleck himself playing Bruce Wayne and Batman. Ben Affleck was awesome in this movie. He was just the man. You know, he had you know, he had it. He was him. You know what I mean? He was great. He was awesome. He was epic. He just knew how to play Batman. He really got into it, and he was just so great. His acting performance as Bruce Wayne in Batman was the reason this film was good. That's literally one of the reasons why it was great. The music score from Hans Zimmer as well was amazing as always. The man is a genius when it comes to his music. It's just great. The actor who plays Superman, you know, he's kind of like in the bad parts. He was a little bit weak. He was okay, but he was a little bit weak. The woman who plays Wonder Woman in the movie was absolutely fantastic. I thought she was incredible. Sorry, I messed that up then. I thought she was incredible. That's what I was meant to say. And I thought she was great. Great performance from her. Very mysterious, very sly, but also very, very sexy character. So, yeah. And also, of course, I know people criticised his acting in this movie, but I did love Jesse Eisenberg's villain. I know he was a little bit all over the place, a little bit, you know, a bit like that. You know, he's just a bit like a wacky villain, and you know, a bit too cartoony for this sort of big, massive movie. But in a way, it kind of makes it a little bit different, because normally when you have big movies like this, there's always a big, dangerous, scary villain, kind of like Heath Ledger who played the Joker, or you know, Tom Hardy who played the, you know, giant guy, I forgot his name, but you know, that guy from The Dark Knight Rises. You know, there's always massive villains, never anyone different. But you know, that's what I kind of liked about Jesse Eisenberg. He was kind of different, but in a way, his performance was a little bit too much Jim Carrey, the Riddler kind of performance, which was kind of a little bit, but at the same time, it was quite interesting to watch as well. But that's what I love. I love villains that are very squirmy and very cowardly, but they're very manipulative and they know exactly what to say. He was kind of like a mix between Lester Nygaard from Fargo with Jim Carrey as the Riddler. You mix them together, you've got this character, which was known as Lex Luthor, which is the name of the guy. That's it, Lex Luthor. Okay, so what did I think of Batman vs Superman overall? Well, out of 10, I'd give it a 7. But as an overall movie, it is, as I said, it lacks plot, lacks story, writing's not great, but performances are good. Not from everyone, of course. Cinematography's great, music's great. So basically, there's more stuff I did like about it than I didn't. So yeah, but it is an entertaining, watchable flick. So yeah, please go and watch it. You know, it is a very watchable film. It is definitely a cinema movie. It's not you know, oh look, Batman vs Superman on Netflix. It's not that at all. This is a proper big movie that you have to go and see. So I recommend you go and see Batman vs Superman, as I give it 7 out of 10. Okay, now let's talk about a more lighter movie that I saw the next day after my birthday, which was Zootropilis. Okay, so what do I think about Zootropilis? Well, it's bloody fantastic, I'll tell you that. Zootropilis was so amazing. I mean, the animation was great, it's a colourful film, it's really wonderfully aimed for adults, and the kids will enjoy it as well. You know, it's kind of got this like real massive family filmed feeling to it, but you know that there's like basically adult more qualities than there is for children more qualities. But that's what I liked about it. The characters as well are just what make the film so wonderful. They're so likeable. Like, for example, Nick Wilde, voiced by Jason Bateman, was just perfect. Judy Hopps, who was voiced by Jennifer Goodwin, also did an amazing job. I mean, the characters' chemistry as well, the chemistry between the rabbit and the fox just works so well together. It was kind of like watching a cartoon version of 48 Hours. That's kind of like what it was, because, you know, as usual, the characters don't get along at first, and slowly they get on, and they have this massive chemistry, and it just works so well. I just enjoyed watching those characters. I actually hope that if they do make a sequel, it does again focus on the fox and the rabbit and this wonderful chemistry of their friendship and everything like that. Basically, I do love it as they stick as friends. I don't like it if the characters were to be lovers. I'm really glad that they just stuck at being best friends. I really hope that if they do a sequel, they really do stick the characters as just being best friends. Please stick to that, Disney. Do not do anything, you know, with the characters. Just, you know, just keep it as friendship, because that's what I love. Plus, also the scenes in the film were just so funny. Like, there were so many scenes that were just so laugh out loud. The sloths bit had me laughing so much. I mean, even though you see it in the trailer, it's actually more funnier in the movie. Just the way the sloths talk, and just, it's just so funny. What can I do for you? That's just how the softs go. That's just what they do. They just do that thing where they talk really slow. It's just so funny. Such a funny scene. Also, there's real powerful emotion in the film. Like, it's not just comedy, there's actual proper drama going on as well. And it really focuses on the situations of judging someone, stereotyping, you know, of whole racial, gender, that stereotyping thing that everyone gets. You know, you get the idea. But basically it focuses on it. But it's animals. You know, Zootopia is the most different animal Disney dressed up characters films that I've ever seen. Like, it's so different from Robin Hood, it's so different from The Rescuers, it's so different from any other film you've probably seen. And I will say this, it's a million zillion times better than fucking Chicken Little. Because Chicken Little sucked. Chicken Little was terrible. So if you think Zootopia is just like another Chicken Little, trust me, it ain't. Chicken Little can seriously go straight in the fucking bin, because that film was terrible. But as for Zootropilis, or Zootopia, whatever you call it, it's just such a wonderful film. So guys, Zootropilis is a defo must-see movie. If you haven't seen it, please go and watch it. It's incredible, it's likeable, it's fun, it's amazing, it's entertaining. You will love it. So those were my birthday movies, and that's what I wanted to talk about. So there you go, guys. I just wanted to throw that in and talk to you about my 2 birthday films that I saw, which was, of course, Batman vs Superman and Zootropilis. And my question is, if you have seen the films, what did you think of the movies? Please don't tell me that you like Chicken Little either, because if you do, then I'm just going to be like, no! But it's your comments, you can do what you want. But as I was saying, did you like Zootropilis? Did you like Batman vs Superman? Did you see both? Which one did you prefer? I mean, I know they're different films, but still, tell me what you preferred. Did you hate Batman vs Superman? Did you hate Zootropilis? I don't know. Just comment, like, dislike, give me your opinions. Let me know, guys. So, hope you had a nice Easter. Also, thank you to everyone who wished me happy birthday, of course, because my birthday is now gone. And more random reviews will be on their way. So, thank you very much, guys. I am Reese, and I have given you a random review.